This is so cool. Brother Steph, limited group.
200, 500,
Okay. You got your headphones in?
Yes.
Speaker, headphones. One, two. That didn't work. One second, Steph. Round uppers. Wait a minute. One second. Headphones. Yeti. There it is. Steph. Greetings, my round uppers. Greetings. I got a treat for you tonight. Stephanie, good evening, my friend.
Good evening, Chris. How you doing?
I am blessed. Thank you for hanging out with me.
Yes, sir. Excited.
My round uppers, Stephanie, call me. We didn't call me. Stephanie is an email guy. He got that subject to deal. You've been looking at this from, let me rewind. Rounduppers, this is Chris Haskins with therealestateroundup.com. You know my mission and ministry is to raise your financial literacy through real estate investing and entrepreneurship. From time to time, I get to bring my inner circle members on so we can crunch these numbers down, because how dare you think that you can buy a house and take over somebody's payment? How dare you, Stephanie? How dare you?
The best way to buy.
You can't do that. You can't do that. Right? How many times did you hear that before you actually started doing this stuff?
Oh, wow. Oh, a lot of times.
You can't do that. All right, Stephanie and we're gonna go over these numbers live right now. I want to see what these numbers are, Steph. So I want to make sure that I save you from a catastrophe, and so we know exactly. You got the mortgage statement. Back me up. How did this deal coming down the pipeline?
Well, actually, this deal came to me through my wife's friend. We had been looking for houses, and she mentioned that to one of the neighbors here in the neighborhood, my wife's friend. And she said, "Oh, my friend's mother is trying to get rid of her house. Her tenant's moving out. She's elderly and she just doesn't want to rent it anymore." And she said, "I'm just going to walk away from it
I love her.
and leave it and leave it for the bank to foreclose." She said, "I'm going to stop paying the mortgage on it." And I told my wife, I said, "Give me her number.
Yes.
Give me her telephone number. We have to talk."
So 2 things you said, Steph. Your ear was to the street. You had feelers out there. We're looking to do something. So almost like you made yourself magnetic to the environment that you were looking for. You put feelers out.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I always let people know that I'm in the real estate and I'm always looking to buy houses. Everybody I meet practically, and the conversation comes up, well, what do you do? Of course, that's the door to open. And, I've always got feelers out, always.
Nice. And real fast, let my roundup family know what market are you in, Steph?
I'm just south of Richmond, Virginia, in North Chesterfield County. And also in Hampton Roads, down in the Suffolk area.
Yeah.
Got a few properties down there as well. So
nice.
In between the two, I'm always looking for real estate.
Good. There we go. So Steph, you put the feelers out there, let people know. 2, she's ready to walk away, which means action time for you.
Absolutely. Right? That had subject to written all over it. When my wife told me that was her position. And of course, that has subject to written all over it.
Mm-hmm. Good. Okay. So, all right. So where we at now? You went out there you went to talk to the seller. Tell us about that first communication.
Well, that first communication, I think she was a little skeptical.
Well, they all are. Nobody wakes up and says, "You know what? I want to keep my loan in my name."
Well, you know what? Actually, she had done another subject to deal with somebody else.
Really?
Yeah, she had several properties, and as I said, she's done a subject to deal with another investor, and
Okay.
and she told me that investor stopped paying the mortgage, and it sort of came back on her, and she was a little
Happens.
skeptical when I first talked to her. So
Happens.
she said there was nothing that she could do when that first investor stopped paying the mortgage, but
That's true.
he eventually came through
Okay.
and bought the property from her.
Okay.
But
Okay.
the good thing is that investor put the property in a trust.
What? One of
That
my
investor that
huh?
investor put the property in a trust, so it was somewhat protected from the mortgage bankers. But
It sounds like he's one of my clients. Do I know this person?
oh, I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea who the other investor was, but
I got you.
she had a little skepticism because of that experience. But I think we were able to talk through it.
Well, you so damn smooth, Steph. I mean, everybody loves you, dude. I mean, anybody. I don't know. You can't have an enemy in the world. I don't know. You can't
Well,
have an
I,
enemy in the
well, I
world, man.
appreciate that, man. I hope that's true.
Okay. So, but you know, she does have some protection, though, Steph. We can give her a wrap if she wants to foreclose, which I don't want to get into detail to it now. As long as she's on board, we have another tool that we can use to let her know that, listen, if I stop paying, you can just foreclose on me and take the house back. You know.
Right, right, right.
So we'll get to that later. Why does this thing sound like it's feeding back? Does it sound okay on your end?
Oh, it sounds perfect on my end.
Okay, cool. Stephanie, okay, you talked to her. She, no doubt, she loved you when she met you. I mean, she wanted to hug you. You told her you loved the house.
Yes, yeah. I went to take a look at the property, and it's only about 2 blocks from where I live. So
Wow.
we went down there. The house is in very, very good condition. It's a 5 bedroom, 2.5 bath,
Unbelievable.
2,500 square feet of living area. It has a sunroom that she added on the back. As I said, the house is in very, very good condition.
Garage.
Garage, yeah, car and
One.
a half garage.
Okay, 1.5.
Hmm.
Darren, am I like dreaming? The dream.
You know, I'm thinking probably 5,000
Repairs.
in repairs. Yeah, the carpet has to be replaced. It can't just be clean.
But
And
it doesn't have to be replaced by you, though.
no.
Gotcha. When was it built, Steph?
I
Approximately.
I think it was built like in the late 90s.
Man, you gotta, wow. So it's got that old 1980s kitchen cabinets, builder grade stuff in it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Hmm.
typical stuff.
Yeah.
All right, page 5,000. Where is she at regarding arrears stuff? Are we looking at that? Did you email me that?
Yeah, I did. But the first mortgage is current.
Okay,
So she's current on that. She's not in arrears. So
first two.
uh,
All right. So how much is the first total?
the first that you want the monthly payment or the total amount that she owes?
Total loan balance and the monthly payment.
Okay, the total loan balance is 296,000,
Monthly payment.
and the monthly payment is 1134.
Round up, if you're just joining us, this is Stephanie Hanshaw, one of my inner circle members. We're going over a subject to deal. He just got in the pipeline. I've been waiting for these numbers for weeks from Steph. We finally got it into. You sent me this like literally 20 minutes ago. I'm like, we got to put this together right now. I don't like waiting. All right, I'm looking at this mortgage statement. Okay, so first is what is the ARV, Steph?
The ARV is about 300,000. So she's upside down in the property.
Girls, Taylor, what are you doing?
We got bedtime around here tonight.
All right, go brush your teeth and cut the lights off.
What about Bubba?
Morgan, you brush your teeth.
I'm going to be inspecting some teeth in a little while. I want some teeth brushed. Okay. All right. Our first is 26. Steph, this can't be more taxes and insurance.
Yes, that's PITI.
How in the hell? What's the interest rate on 300,000?
I'm not sure what the interest rate
2%?
on the loan is. She really didn't send me her latest statement. What she sent me on the first mortgage was the statement they sent her for the escrow shortage.
I see that, right? Is that what I'm
So
looking at right here? You have a
that's what
shortage?
yeah, that's what you're looking at. So I don't have the interest rate. But I'll ask her what the interest rate is.
Damn.
But yeah, that's taxes and
Wow.
insurance included in that payment.
How? Babe, the lady got 300,000 for 1,100 a month. This is it's ludicrous, dude. I mean, good Lord, Steph, that's a lot of money.
Yeah. I thought she got a super deal on that.
You daggone
On
right.
that primary mortgage.
The escrows is 400 a month.
Yeah, the escrow is $379.89 a month.
You know what? That might be too low. He might have to. I don't know.
Well, it is a little. That escrow is a little too low. That's why they sent her the statement.
There you go.
So she's about $1,400 short in her escrow.
So we might have to jack this up $100, which is nothing. I mean, you could. Let's just say it's 100 short, maybe. I don't know. Could be. Go ahead.
The payment that I gave you, if I paid the shortage off, which is about $1,457. If I paid that off, the monthly payment would be $1,134.
I see that.
But if I roll that shortage into the monthly payment, it'll be $1,194.
I see that. Okay, I got that, and that's starting right now.
Yes,
I can't believe this.
But it's still, that's still a good payment.
Man, that is for 5, dude. Anyway, man, this is ludicrous. For a 5-bedroom, dude.
Yeah.
2.5 bath, 2,500 square foot house built in the 1990s for. Okay, all right. Let's go to the second. You got the second here?
Yeah, the second is the killer, man. That's what I have. That's what I have all the questions about.
Okay.
The homeowner, as I mentioned, she told me she has not paid the second mortgage in about 4 or 5 years.
Okay.
And so
I see that.
The balance on that second is $63,946.
64K. And is there a monthly payment at all on here?
She said when she was paying it, she was paying about $550 a month.
Okay, this is a line of credit.
Yeah, this is a line of credit. Yep.
This crazy bank gave her a line of credit.
Yes. Yeah. They did.
How long has she owned this house, Steph? The maturity date was 2012.
Yeah, I'm not sure how long she has owned it, but I can find that out. Yeah, she's owned it for a while because she's rented it for at least 2 years.
We're talking about 4431, right? That's the address?
No, the address is 2119 Creek Bottom, 2 words, Way.
Got it. I'm going to go ahead and use this prop stream. I got it open right now. I'm going to show you what prop stream can do.
Oh, cool.
Let's do it. I'm going to share my screen stuff, okay? Round up. This is why I was telling you to go get the prop stream. Do I need to go ahead and give you another link? You can download it. You got to go through it. They gave me a discount if you want to get it. Steph, I'm going to share my screen so you can see it. Let's see how long she owned it. This is exactly why I'm a proponent of this. When I saw this, I'm like, you know what? It's great. I can actually pull up. Here we go. Round up family if you want the link. Looks like it's worth 300.
Yeah, there you go. Wow.
I'm telling you, this joint is a beast.
That's cool, man. Wow.
It's way better than RealQuest. Let me go and put the link. I need Roundup. I will give you the link to get the discount prop string. This is why I love it. 2,500 square feet. You found on this stuff?
Yep.
All right. So we got Rosa. We got 2 people on title here, Steph. Did you know that?
It's probably Rosa Wynn and Matthew Wynn.
Who's he?
Matthew is her deceased husband.
Okay. That makes sense. So we got a warranty deed. Last sale, she bought it for $150. Yep, I knew it. 1998.
Yeah.
She's on this thing for 20 years. Poor thing.
Yeah, but she's leveraged the heck out of that thing, man.
Let's see if we can. First mortgage 142. We know that's the old loan. They refinanced it by now with BB&T.
Oh yeah, her current mortgage holder is Mr. Cooper, who used to be Nation Star Mortgage.
Gotcha.
So yeah, she refinanced it.
Mortgage information. Let's see. Let's take a look. See if they got it. Estimated value 300. That's just what you said. Owner individual.
Wow, that's.
So we don't have the. Well, you don't get them on all of them. We don't have the mortgage. This one doesn't come with the mortgage information. Golly, Chesterfield County. We got the comps if you want to pull those. Well, you already know the value, so we don't even have to do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Transaction. So it's not showing the refis that she did. Assessments 282.
Yep. Yeah, I looked that up online myself.
Gotcha. All right. So we didn't get everything on this one. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. At least we know we got 2 owners on here, and she'll have to prove that he's deceased. Okay, so we got that. All right, so we got that loan matured, Stephanie. Are we familiar, or do we understand what a line of credit maturing is?
Yeah, I thought that meant that that's the date that you have to have that home equity line paid off.
You daggone right.
Or they call that loan due.
That's how they foreclosed on your boy. I've been foreclosed on for stuff like that. Let me round up.
But this was. Do you see that date? You see that maturity date? The maturity date is 2012.
Crazy.
That's 7 years ago, and they still haven't foreclosed. So that one kind of had me a little perplexed.
Let me think about this for a minute, Steph. Let me pull this up. I want to put. Hold on a second. I want to put my link in here for y'all to get prop stream because I'm telling you, this thing is a beast. I just came up in my mind, Steph. If you don't mind, let me just put this up so I can.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, my roundupers. Let me give you this link so you can get prop stream. And you get a $50 free downloads. Just go to my page. They're giving us a discount, my roundupers. If you want prop stream, you just saw it in action. I'm telling you, I'm done with RealQuest. I'm not using it anymore. Okay. Line of credit stuff. What are we gonna do? 64,000.
Yeah. That's what worried me about this deal. Now, I asked her about that second when she told me she hadn't paid on it in 4 to 5 years. She said that her last communication with the bank, they were willing to negotiate to try to reduce the monthly payment.
Reduce it? We don't even have a monthly payment.
Well, it was $550 when she was paying it.
$550.
Yeah.
I got a funny feeling that this bank does not want this house back with that big old first. Is that where you were at?
Yes. I don't think they want it. Like I said, the maturity date was 2012.
Wow.
That's 7 years ago. If they really wanted it, I think they would have made a move by now.
All right.
Um,
So we really, I don't want you getting in on this deal. Here's the thing. Let me tell you. Let's talk about you buying it, and then let's talk about what it would look like if you would buy it as is first.
okay.
So if you buy it as is, you got this, which I love this. I mean, I would. This is great. This is a question mark. What is your exit strategy, Steph? Is it buying whole? Is it to own the finance it to somebody else? What are you going to do?
My exit strategy was to do a lease option on it.
Lease option.
Yeah, lease option it and require about 5% down payment.
Down payment. So
Mhm.
you're going to try to get what? What's that? 15 grand.
15 grand, and the rent could easily go for about 2 grand a month, easy. And that's being conservative.
All right. So this is your exit here. Your profit center is 15 down, 2,000 a month cash flow. Let's just say $500 because let's say you got something here. Say you do have something here.
Yes.
So I'm cool with that. That's cool exit. The problem with that exit strategy is this question mark on your second. I don't want us walking into I don't want us selling a house to someone and then the bottom blow up. We don't know what the second is going to do. Let me tell you what happened to me, Steph. I'm telling you from experience. My second paid off my first. I had the same thing. They didn't want to renew my line, so they called the loan. It was matured 7 years. Round up. You gotta listen to this. When you get these lines of credit, I had the same thing. I had a 7-year line of credit. It matured. I forget 2000, whatever. They were like, you know what? Your payment's going to go through the roof because we want to start getting principal payment stuff. Cash flow. I was like negative $500 a month cash flow, $50,000. I'm like, you know what? I'm not paying this crap. So they paid off my first because they were going to foreclose. They foreclosed on me and they paid off my first, So that is a possibility, not a probability, but a possibility. Would you say? So let me ask you, do you think that is a possibility, but not a probability?
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it's possible they could do that.
They could.
But since it's been more than 5 years, I mean, it's been more than 7 years now.
There you go.
If there's any consolation in that situation, that's where I would hang my hat. I think they would have made a move by now if they were going to foreclose on the property.
Well, we don't know. We don't know what type of restructuring they're going through with corporate. We don't know if they've merged offices, West Coast, East. It could be a million things, man. It could be a million things.
Yeah.
So my thing is this. First thing, Steph, if I were you, my first thing, because we don't want to pass on an unknown. I'm going to tell you, dude, I've been there. You pass on an unknown to a ma and pa with these 3 babies in the house. Loan, they call the loan due. Nightmare. We don't want to pass that on.
I get it. Yep.
First thing I would ask for, Steph, I'm going to call this bank here. I'm going to ask for a full certificate of satisfaction, aka a release. Let me tell you what happened to me. Another thing happened to me, Steph. I had a first and a second on another house that I had. These fools sent me a satisfaction, Steph. They were like, you know what? You ain't paid the second. I had an 80-20. I hadn't paid the loan, Steph. It had to be 4 years. They sent me a release. They sent me a certificate of satisfaction in the mail, Steph. They said, you know what? You no longer owe this. I think it was like $27,000. You no longer owe it. So if you call up there and you say, you know what, I would like to request a certificate of satisfaction for this loan. You never know if they may just say, I'm telling you what, Steph, I've seen it. They go on the computer, they start typing. Okay, we'll have it to you in 3 days.
Wow. If they did that, that would be fantastic.
We don't know, right? We don't know.
Hey, that's worth the phone call.
I've done it. I'm like, can you just send over a release for that? They're going to say one of two things. We can't give you one, which you ain't lost on that. And or they'll say, you know what? It's going to take 3 days for us to process it. I've had it. I've done it. You automatically assume that debt is forgiven. All right. So that's one.
Mm-hmm.
Try to order a certificate of satisfaction. And no doubt you're going to get the release authorization to release so you can call the bank.
Yes. From the homeowner.
There you go. Yeah. So you can call them.
Yeah.
Call them up. All right. So we got that down. You got that?
Yes.
All right. First step. Second step is if they don't want to give you release, we are interested in paying off this loan. What would be the least you guys could take if we could get this loan paid off within the next month? What would be the least you could take? I need to write that down. What's the least you could take? You're going to just talk, you're talking to a $10 an hour representative over the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Banker or whatever, because they have to send it over to the loss mint department. So you're going to say, we are interested in paying off this loan. What will be the least that you guys could take if we could get this thing paid off in the next 30 days? Shut up. Just be quiet. Let them, they're going to go do it. And they may even have to call you back.
Okay.
These are going to be your two here. I don't think we should start putting this thing together yet until we know what this second, which I think you're right, Steph. I don't think they have the intentions of foreclosing. But we gotta know. We gotta know.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
So if they give you a discount, man, I bought them $1,000, $2,000, right? Because there's no equity there anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She's upside down in the property. So
you gotta win a step. Those are the two. Let's start here. That you're gonna have to go back and forth. You're gonna have to type up a letter, an intent letter, which we're not there yet. Say I intend to pay whatever for this loan number, and I can give you that stuff to where I get in the file.
okay.
But yeah, we need to find out what that second's gonna do, man, because you're current here, right?
Yes. The first is current.
Who lives in the house, Steph?
Well, she was renting it, but they moved out the 1st of October.
Oh man, so she got pain.
So she's got a lot of pain.
How about the payment for October, Steph?
Yeah, she's made the payment for October, but she told me that's the last one she's making.
I'm done.
That's exactly what she said.
I ain't mad at it. I understand. I would be too. 300,000. How far does she live from that property, Steph?
She lives about 20 minutes from here.
Well, it ain't bad.
No.
Okay.
Down in Chester, Virginia.
So you got an action plan, Steph. You got your, huh?
Yeah, I got it.
How long is it going to take for us to get the certificate? I mean, the authorization to release from Marcella?
I'll call her tomorrow and see if we can get that done tomorrow.
She's close by. Yeah, just meet her
Yeah,
somewhere or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me look at this. It's a no-brainer. I mean, dude, once you get rid of this, even if this is, let's find out what they're going to do, because you want to get it paid off at 4,000 or 2 or even 5. I mean, let me ask you, are you willing to pay some cash to just wipe this thing away?
Yes. Oh, absolutely. Yes.
Would you prefer to have a monthly payment down, or what is that you want? You want to try to get the payment down, or you want to get it wiped away, pay a couple thousand, get it over with?
Well, it depends on what they're asking for.
Mm-hmm.
If they're asking for 10 grand or less or 15 grand or less, yeah, I just go ahead and pay it off.
It wouldn't.
And but if they're saying they want 50, then I'll ask them to minimize the monthly payment.
Yeah, and you can do that because you have the authorization to release. I'm looking at this. Man, these 60,000 she borrowed, but the interest is what, 40,000. Good Lord.
Yeah. You see that on that statement?
$100,000. It's a done deal here. When was this? This is a recent one too. They've been mailing out these things for 7 years, Steph.
Yeah, she says she gets them every month. The bank is the Village Bank. It's a local bank here in Richmond.
Really?
Yeah, so it's a local bank. It's not a national bank. It's a local bank.
I'm surprised she wouldn't have gone in there. You guys can't just go in and talk to him.
We may be able to.
You know? No
That
doubt
may
they got
that may be even better.
that. Yeah, I'm just thinking they gotta have a loan department or mortgage department or with a home equity line. You never know with a home equity line stuff. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Because they don't really necessarily have mortgage department. Banks kind of do those. I'm thinking that all the home equity lines of credit that I've got has been very laid back. It's just
Hmm.
they don't have like a loan department that does it. It's like kind of like a service that they offer.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm. So I'll contact a homeowner tomorrow and try to get her to go down with me to the bank since it's a local bank.
Yeah, man. If she can't get that authorization to release, and then you can just call them up.
Hmm.
Yeah. Best thing would be going down there with this. Be like, I
Yeah,
got a borrower right here. What can you guys do?
right.
That's it, brother Steph. That was a cool one, man. Anything else you got on this?
That's it, man. That's it.
Trying to think if you should get a contract. I don't even know if we want to tie it up. Do we want to tie it up and then do it? I mean, I guess you could. Is she ready to sign a contract?
She is. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. She is.
I don't want her talking to nobody else. Maybe we should at least draw it up. Yeah, maybe we'll. Do you have that down already? Maybe we could go over that tomorrow. Once you get the contract, you can at least have it just in case you'll know. And then I'm thinking I don't want her talking to anybody else. Steph, how is you and her relationship?
Uh, yeah. It's been pretty open.
No
Um,
problems.
no problem at all. I don't think she is talking to anyone else.
Gotcha. All right. So we should be all right with that. Okay. That's all I have, Steph. Anything else you want to go over with that?
No, I think that's it, Chris. I got my action plan, so I'm gonna contact a homeowner tomorrow.
Let's do it.
Get
Okay.
the authorization to release and try to get her to go with me down to the bank and
Man.
see what we can do on that second.
We got to get this thing done now because November 1st is now. That
Yeah.
payment is due right now.
Yes. Yeah.
Got to
Yeah.
jump on it. All right, Steph. That's all I
Okay.
got for you, my brother. Anything else you want to add to my round-uppers? Anybody, any nugget you can drop to my round-uppers that are out here getting into real estate? Steph, you've been doing this forever.
Yeah, it's one of the best investments you can get into. It's the best. I love it.
I know you love it, but what would you give some advice for people that are getting started, Steph? I mean, you do this in your sleep. I got videos.
I would say don't shortchange yourself on your own learning and your own education. You've got to educate yourself and spend the time and the money to invest in yourself to learn this business and to learn it well.
That's right.
Don't shortchange yourself when you see opportunities for training courses. Of course, following you helps a whole lot. You bring a lot to the community, the real estate investment community, and I appreciate you for that, Chris. But
Yeah.
all the Roundup family, don't shortchange yourself on your education.
Gotcha.
Learn
Yeah.
as much as you can.
It's ironic that you say that because I always have I have coaches that I spend a lot of money on too. I get the information that I pass it on to you guys. But I every time I'm like, do I want to spend? But then I think about all the money that I spend on crap.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah.
It's like
This does not bring in a return.
no value, right?
That's right.
All right. Okay, Steph, I'm gonna answer I'm gonna do some Q&A. You can either leave or go. It's up to you, my friend. Stay
Okay.
or go. It's up to you.
I'll listen in.
Yeah. I love Q&A round-uppers. If you have any questions about Steph's deal, it was a no-brainer. However, that second is going to be the wild card, and that's going to either make or break this deal. And Steph's going to do that work, and maybe we'll allow us to bring him back on. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button too, round-uppers, if you don't mind. Brian McKnight. Brian Knight, how do you protect yourself with LLCing your property? We don't do that. We use trusts, Brian. So I cannot advise you on that, my friend. We always use trusts. We always use trusts. It is only me with no pictures. Okay, I don't know that one. Rounduppers, make sure you. Okay, everybody's just saying hello tonight. That's cool. Somebody says hello, Lester. That's a nice picture. You know them, Steph?
I don't think so.
Maybe they're just saying hello. Jose, what up, dog? Kenny, you love the classes. Well, I aim to please. Bounce City started your postcard campaign. Now it's time to catch your first. Yes. D Howard, anybody got Q&A? Put it in the chat box there. When you take a property in a trust, I love you already. What name does the utilities go in? Water, gas, electricity for Milwaukee County. Where is that at? Oh, it must be in Wisconsin. D Howard, when you buy a property in a trust, no one's going to ask you. No one's going to ask you the name of the owner. Well, I take that back. The water company wants to know the gas and the electricity. They don't care that you own it in the trust. They just want to make sure you're the owner. Let me tell you what I do. When I call, I put the utilities on as the property manager in my LLC. I'm gonna repeat that. When I buy a house in a trust, I tell them I'm the property manager, which I am. I do manage the property, and then I cut the utilities on in my LLC, D Howard, because you don't want to have to go. I have had to show them that I'm the beneficiary of a trust. You don't want to have to do that. You don't want to have to go through that red tape. So just tell them you're the property manager and you're cutting the property on the utilities on temporarily, because you're not going to keep them on forever. Sounds like my house. Yes, get your likes up, please. Hit the like, hit that thumbs up button. Ultimate short the second for 5% of the UPB. I don't know what that means, but Ultimate Bargains is absolutely right. Kenneth is saying maybe you could buy the note, but you don't want to buy. Yeah, we were talking about buying that note. You don't want to buy it unless you want to buy it at a discount, and that's what you're going to already do that anyway. You're going to try to get that discount. Hot Melinda. Oh, I thought he's saying, asking a question. Nick, that's right, PropStream. I'm telling you, dog. You know I don't have time. I don't have time to waste on some crap. So yes, that's what I'm using now. Mark, yes, I do have mentoring and coaching. Mark, just email me at chrisbuyshouses@gmail.com, or just go to my site right there. Go to my website right there and just email me. Jamal, you got to get some work on PropStream. Yeah. Ayen, hey, what name do the utilities go in under the trust? Okay, yeah, we just answered that one. Mark, hey, you got a subject to deal with a friend before they lose their house. It's a second mortgage. Oh, you got a problem. Mark, you're going to have to get a consultation, my friend. Email me and we'll get you set up with that. Looks like you guys have a subject to. Chris saying refinance that second after you do a settlement. That's true. That's a good thing. You could refinance it. Get somebody else to take that position.
Oh yeah, that's
somebody else. But the only problem with that stuff, I don't know what dummy's gonna come in after. I don't know who wants to come in behind that. 200.
Yeah. There's so little equity left after the first mortgage. Yeah.
Little. Damn. I mean, how much equity is that you talking? Casey, what up, Kenny? You got the trust docs. Oh, what is Kenny? Darn, what happened? My bad. What up, my brother? Do you show all the trust docs to the closing attorney? Unfortunately, yes. You're gonna have to do that, bro, Kenny. You're gonna have to show the closing attorney all the trust documents. You see Steph shaking his head.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to do that. The only way that I have heard it being done, and I have never done it, you can show them there's another document that I don't have. It's called a certificate of good standing for your trust. But I know I might. Let me see if I got that, Kenny. If you email me, I'll see if I can get that to you. There is another document that says this trust, 123 trust exists. I don't know if it's going to be good enough for you to get a closing on it, though. Because every time I buy a house, we have to sign this document that says the trust exists, even though they got the trust agreement, right? But yes, you're going to have to show it, my brother. Goddess alumni, the trust doesn't provide asset protection. That is correct. I never claimed that a trust is going to give you asset protection. That's where we hire the attorney to set that up. But the trust is the first line of defense, rounduppers. Mark, you email me. My brother Mark, out of the million emails we get in a day, please just email me again. Just say, hey, I sent you an email already. I'm working on hiring somebody to answer email. I'm trying to do it on my own now. So, Bounce City, can you keep a subject to deal for 10 years? You can keep a subject to deal as long as the loan will allow you to keep it. All right. Keep it as long as you want. CCW. What is the exit strategy? Wholesale or lease option? Steph, I'll let you answer that one. Somebody wants to know what your exit strategy was on this house here.
Yeah, my exit strategy for this property was to do a lease option and requiring 5% down, which is about $15K, and lease it out for $2,000 a month.
Shit, even if you had to lower it, my thing is if it needs carpet, say it needs 5,000, I would give somebody a 1,800 a month for 3 months. You know, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Discount for a few months stuff. Let them get that carpet.
Sure.
I'll be done with that. Shay, hey, what's Shay? You messed up? Maybe. Found someone in foreclosure that's on Tuesday. I don't care if the foreclosure is today. We can stop the foreclosures. Shay, don't let that. We just stopped one on Friday. The foreclosure was Monday. Don't let the foreclosure is the least thing you got to worry about. But I just told him about how to go to the file of bankruptcy. That's right. Is it a way to recover? Yeah. After you do that, then you have to go try to get a loan modification, Shay. You know that. Yeah. You're not giving legal advice when you're not charging. That's why, Shay, we don't charge to help people do that. I don't charge any money to do that. Does it matter if the foreclosure is being done by a bank or the county that the owner still has time to recover before you can do anything? Oh, when you say recover, you've got a right of redemption down there. Yeah, what you can do is buy the redemption rights. Anything that is a right can be bought. I don't care if it's a viatical, an assignment, life insurance plans. What else? What else can be bought? Any right can be assigned. Just how we do assignments for contracts. A redemption right can be purchased. So if they have that right, I see what you're talking about now. Rounduppers in some states, they have something called a redemption right. If they lose the house, some states allow people like in Minnesota when I was living there, it was 6 months. And my boy was like, man, all we do is give them a few dollars and they sign that right over. Recover. Yeah, you can get that. Absolutely. Hey, the title company requests $250 for deposit for hold and doing a wholesale deal. I don't understand that one. You understand that one, Steph?
No, a title company requests $250 deposit
for hold. Oh, they want to make sure you ain't gonna waste their time, probably. Well, see, the problem is wholesaling is getting so rampant nowadays, and you got a lot of unethical, unscrupulous, unknowledgeable investors, would you say? And these title companies, I would do the same thing. I'm like, don't even bring that crap over here. If you ain't gonna don't waste my time. I want to see some paper. Right? I mean, people throwing in people got 7-8 contracts at a time.
Oh, yeah.
Lewis, hey Lewis, how do I get a loan modification for the homeowner? You're gonna have to go to the bank. So you can work with the seller on that. Steph will do that. That's what we just did that with Steph.
Mm-hmm.
Go down to the bank. So can you get an extension on the pre-foreclosure or bankruptcy if it goes to auction for the next 5 days? Yes, bankruptcy, yes, but you can't do it. The bankruptcy trustee will have to do it because the bankruptcy only lasts for a certain amount of time. After that, it's being discharged unless you go meet with the trustee, which is going to cost money. So, Kenny, I would recommend you to hire an attorney for that, man. Don't be practicing no law, man. Them people's crazy. What are your boys, Steph? Justin.
Justin, how you doing, man?
Just. All right, Steph. That's all I got, man. I'm getting ready to put these kids to bed. Good Lord, it's 10 o'clock. They probably sleep. Steph, get that done. Let me know when you're ready to move forward.
Yes, sir. Will do, man.
Okay, talk to you.
All right. Take care.
Peace. Rounduppers, my rounduppers. Make sure you take a few seconds to hit the subscribe button. Oh, darn. Remove Justin, you all up on my screen, all up on my earpiece. Hit the subscribe button, my rounduppers. You know I love you. I'm here for you. Like the content, hit that bell right next to the subscribe button. So whenever we go live, you're going to get the best deals because you know your boy is working on discounts for everybody. Don't even people call me. I had 2 emails today from 2 different companies that want to come on my channel. I'm like, if I bring you on, the great thing about this, I mean, let me share with you, Rounduppers. Oh man, I'm getting ready to blow your mind. Well, I'm gonna bring you on. What value are you bringing to the Rounduppers? It's so cool. I'm like, what can you do? And I just ask them a question. What can you do for the Roundup family? If they don't have any value or they're giving us something that is exclusive, don't even holler at me. You know, and it's nothing personal. I'm like, I feel like we have created so much value for the marketplace. We can offer that to you. You know, you are supporting what we're doing. My rounduppers. I will see you tomorrow with my boy Eddie and Chris. We're gonna bring you on too. I gotta finish. I ain't forget about you with that house. Okay, talk to you soon, Roundup family. Peace. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to ask if you're interested in investing with us. We've got several projects going. Just go to my website right there below and send me an email if you're interested in getting a high rate of return on some capital that you may have. All right, peace.